Welcome to Next Round on Me podcast. I am your temporary host of the night, Daniel Streams, here filling in for Gene on our special 10th episode.
I'm not gone. Like, I'm still here.
He's not gone.
Like I'm not here.
He's still here. Gene P. Blandon is with us today. How are you, Gene?
Beardless.
Hairless.
I'm like Rufus from Kim Possible. Right?
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, so we're here with the normal crew. We got Blandon, and we also have our hype beast of the show, Bravo. How you doing, Bravo?
Yes, sir. You know the vibes. We're back at it again. Were we here 2 weeks ago or no? Yeah, right?
Yeah. We actually didn't take 3 weeks this time.
The weeks go by so fast. Like I blink and it's like Friday. I'm like, holy shit. But it's good to be back, boys. And just been working a lot. As you guys could see today, just got home literally like 30 minutes ago. So, but yeah, overall doing good.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And so you all might be wondering why I am hosting tonight. Well, in celebration of our 10th episode of Next Round on Me, like I mentioned at the end of the last podcast, we have our special guest tonight joining us tonight.
Can I read his accolades on Wikipedia real quick? I have his wiki pulled up right now.
You have his wiki pulled up?
I'm gonna pull it up. All right.
Read the wiki.
We got two-time NBA Finals champion with the New York Knicks. I heard he once got he won a home run derby or something. Like they just put him off the street. We're like, hey, you wanna? And he's like, yeah, let's do this. I heard he graduated top of the class at the academy from My Hero. He also does the training regimen from One Punch Man. You know what I'm talking about? It's the one, the only. Dan, take it away.
Jason Demeter.
Hello, Cleveland.
Hello, Peter. I knew you were going to make me do that.
Yeah, I told you, Dan. I was going to make you laugh for this one.
How's it going, Jason?
I never fail to disappoint. Blandon, I was dying at the graduating top of the class from My Hero and doing the One Punch Man training.
I don't even know what the school's called. I just was like,
It's UA.
There you go, UA. I don't know what that stands for.
Hey man, I got the anime for you. That's for sure.
Oh, it is. It's a Demon Slayer shirt. I was wondering what it was. Yeah, I like that. Cool.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know a little bit about Jason, like Gene was mentioning, he's a sports expert. He knows everything about sports. He's a walking encyclopedia.
However, according to Dan on the last podcast, he doesn't know anything about like anyone else who would know about NCAA students getting paid. So
yeah, Dan, he did say that, and then he messaged me like, "Wow, I can't believe Dan insulted me like that."
Dear God.
It's not the first time Dan kicked me in the dick with this pod. It ain't gonna be the last time either. It's up there with the Pokemon one.
I love it's gonna be like a Dan roast fest. I'm here for it.
Exactly.
It may no. He's got me on. I'm not gonna roast him too bad.
Oh, I will.
I'll subtweet him or I'll just text him throughout here for that. How's that sound, boys?
Yeah. So, Jason, tell us a little bit about yourself, about your love of anime and your love of sports and video games and Pokemon and all that other stuff.
First of all, it's the #1 Pokemon fan in the world. You heard it right here, right now, boys and girls. That's right, Blandon. Pokemon fan right here.
I knew this.
You knew it was coming. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I'm defending my queen. I'm defending her, man. It's what I gotta do. The Pokemon hive is coming in hot and heavy for you right now, man. We here, man.
What are your favorite anime, Jason?
Oh, bro, man. Literally, so I have a app called Viz Media.
Oh yeah, I have that. Yeah, I have
Bro, I am reading the Demon Slayer manga right now because I watched Demon Slayer and I watched the movie, so I kind of want to get a little head start on that. Bro, Demon Slayer is amazing right now, and it's going to get amazing.
Is that your favorite one at the moment?
At the moment, absolutely.
Okay.
Then it's My Hero Academia, and then I got Naruto Shippuden, Food Wars,
the classics.
Dr. Stone's pretty good right now. I'm liking that. That's some of that new age stuff, and also Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, I dig it.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Bravo. Any questions?
Anime fan. Dude, I'm not gonna. What I'm liking with the new anime stuff, the animations for like all of it, it
does look really good.
It is amazing. It is
really well done. It's not like Dan probably knows like Inuyasha or something. Dan's like, what's anime?
Dude, there's a new Inuyasha spinoff I'm watching too. It's like Yashahime, the half demon princess. I'm like 3 episodes in for that. it's pretty good so far. So yeah.
What would you say is the most popular anime right now? Is it Demon Slayer? Is it My Hero?
It would be My Hero, just because the newer season is out right now, and so far it's good. But when Demon Slayer comes out, it's going to come up with that. I mean, there's so much. I could say Jujutsu Kaisen.
Attack on Titan's still really
Attack on
popular.
well, no, Attack on yeah, that's right, because Attack on Titan said it was going to be a final season. Then like they revealed it was going to be like a 2-part final season.
Yeah.
So part B is going to come sometime pretty soon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Probably My Hero is the most popular one.
Absolutely. Absolutely
yeah.
My Hero. When Dan and I went down to Comic-Con a couple years ago, like half the people there were My Hero. And it was a pretty big venue too. So what does that say?
Deku's and All Might everywhere.
Dude, everyone just wearing the UA costumes, the blue and the white, everything on it. I go, oh, I know that. I'm watching that right now.
Wait, who did you dress up as?
I was Starkiller. No, I was Kylo Ren. I was Kylo Ren. I was Kylo Ren because I had the lightsaber and I got the costume to go along.
Who did Dan dress up as?
Dan went to go as Nightwing, but he had like a mask on.
Wait, did he really? I've never seen pictures of this.
So he went to have and he had the Nightwing shirt, but he went to go have the mask on, and as he's leaving, his mask breaks.
Are there pictures?
There might be pictures. Dan might have them. I do not have them.
Jason, can I just tell the story to Gene about just how we went to Comic-Con?
Dude, I was gonna say
Wait, New York, right?
Go right ahead. No. This is better.
No,
it was. But was it New York Comic-Con?
Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was New York Comic-Con.
Okay.
So just a quick little story about how we got to New York Comic-Con, physically traveled there. So usually Comic-Con, it goes from
a
Thursday to Saturday or to Sunday.
Yeah.
So I went with Jason and his friend
Mike.
This was in like 2017, something like that.
No, 2018. 2018, Daniel.
2018.
I got you.
So anyway, so I had just like a Nightwing t-shirt on. I didn't really have anything too crazy. Like I said, I had a mask that like broke, and I just had a backpack, so I wasn't dressed up in anything crazy. And we were gonna take the train down. Now we ended up going on a Thursday, which was a work day. We took the train down on a work day.
Did you take off of work?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, we did.
No, actually, you know what? We didn't even say anything to our job. We were just like,
you just left?
Yeah, man.
No,
nice.
but
no show. Let's go.
But so anyway, so we were going to take the train to Comic-Con on a day and then we left in the morning when people are commuting to work,
7 o'clock.
which I didn't really think through too much. We were going on peak for all of you commuters out there via train. So we get on this train full of uptight, sleep deprived, stress induced businessmen and women from the city.
That's a good way to put it.
And walks onto the platform these two dudes in full Jedi gear, lightsabers and all.
Yep, lightsabers and all.
I could not have been more proud.
You want to talk about sticking out like a sore thumb?
The looks we got. I wish I had a video camera.
The one girl goes, "Oh yeah, is it like Comic-Con week or something like that?" No, we're just here for official Jedi business. Back to your business, people.
I would have said business. Back to your drinks.
I would have said no. I would have said no. It's just a really, really big fetish of me and my boyfriends. But
wait, what was Mike dressed up as?
He was Luke Skywalker.
Wait, which Luke?
Grandmaster Luke.
Like
black
robe.
Jedi? Yeah, he had like a black robe on. And
Return of the Jedi Luke?
He had everything. Yeah. We're talking tunic, robe.
It's amazing.
Brushing through all these people and these.
Dan's the only one who just pulled up a fucking t-shirt like a nerd.
Dan.
I can't believe Dan was the uncoolest guy at Comic-Con.
I guess so, but no, that was a fun time. Jason.
How many Deadpools did you see?
There are quite a few Deadpools. There was a guy who was Thanos, but like how they would do Thanos at like the CGI. Like they had like
he was in like a mocap suit with like tennis balls.
It was no lie.
Okay, that's clever.
It was pretty clever.
That's
It
clever.
was extremely clever.
Wait,
for that
Thanos or
guy.
Ultron? Because Ultron also was like that.
It was
Okay.
Thanos.
Okay, interesting. That's
Because
cool.
Infinity War was on its
Oh,
way.
2018,
Thanos made his appearance early at Comic-Con, that's for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So speaking of which, Jason, what are you thinking of like? Because you're a Marvel guy too. What are you thinking of all the Marvel stuff coming out recently? All the shows.
So I'm really loving Loki right now. I know the season finale happened today. I didn't have a chance to catch it, but I'll be.
I watched it.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that next episode.
Oh wow! It's in the cold. It's not gonna be the zeitgeist anymore, Dan. We're not gonna get any views.
We need time to. I didn't watch it. It just dropped today.
It literally dropped today. I came home from work. I'm like, I took a quick nap before this. I'm like, maybe I could squeeze it. And I'm like, nah.
Fair enough.
Right there.
Fair enough.
I'm really liking Loki right now. So Black Widow. At first, I wasn't going to go see it, but everyone's saying it's pretty much worth the watch.
Yeah.
I know some people. A couple of people I've talked to. They said they've rented off Disney Plus. I'm debating going to the theater or not for watching it, just because I enjoy the movie.
I want to go. I want to go to the theater. I want to go. Like, I told Dan, and he's like,
"Yeah, let's go."
Dan's like, "I hate women. I'm not gonna see it." No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no.
This
is the same guy who goes, "I'm not gonna watch Bad Batch because I'm over Star Wars," but meanwhile, Bad Batch is pretty freaking good.
It is good, Dan. It's a good show.
It's amazing.
I only have a limited amount of time for a limited amount of shows and movies, folks. I got to choose wisely.
Oh, yes.
But yeah.
Dan picks his battles and his TV shows on this podcast. Just know that right now.
That's right.
More battles than shows, but that's okay. And sometimes those battles happen to go on Twitter and, we get a little caught up in a little storm. But, sometimes I got to let them know what's up, So there's that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Also, you're a video game guy. You used to dabble in a little bit of Twitch streaming.
For Fortnite, and I know Bravo's always talking about Fortnite, bro.
Fortnite, I don't always talk. I mean, I honestly, I haven't with my work and all that. I haven't been. The last time I played probably like a month and a half ago.
And no, like a month ago. Just forgets all about his Fortnite friends.
Like a month ago, I haven't played, and I hopped on first game, 7 kills and a dub.
You didn't. Stop.
Yes, I did, bro.
No,
nice.
Didn't.
I'm nice.
I was there. He died.
You weren't, boy.
He got knocked, and then the storm took care of him. I got
exactly in the most embarrassing way possible.
Okay, Tim the Tap Man over here. The last time I played Fortnite was about 2 years ago, and I gave up on it because I had a light machine gun a submachine gun on someone, and all my bullets went past him, and he one-shot me with a pump shotgun, and I said, F this game, I'm getting off of it.
It's probably Andy did that. It's probably Bravo did that too.
Most likely me.
It may have been Bravo. It was someone. It was someone in a ninja costume.
Oh, okay, never mind. It wasn't.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't.
Maybe it was Ninja. Maybe, but
No.
I don't know. So I haven't played Fortnite in like 2 years. I mean, I still have it on my PlayStation for some reason whatsoever.
Well, speaking of games, what are you playing right now? Oh wait, Dan, do you have a question? I don't want to take.
No. That was what I was going to go into.
Oh well, I beat you to it, Daniel.
It's Gene's
twirl my
podcast
mustache.
now,
I don't
Dan.
have one to twirl, so picture me twirling it. Yeah. So what are you playing right now?
So I'm on MLB The Show 21 because
Pretty fun. Yeah, I played that.
Dude, I'm liking MLB The
Yeah.
Show right now. I like the whole my player thing. I love the game. I started it 10 years ago. It's been good ever since.
I can't bat for shit in it, but it's good.
I'm trying my best.
It's hard. It's pretty hard.
For some reason, it's like, oh, you had a perfect swing, but it's a pop out
But
to
you
the catcher
missed.
for some
Yeah.
reason.
No.
Or
Yeah.
if you swing early, it's like a 500-foot home run. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
So you're doing My Career. What team are you on?
The Yankees, man. I'm a big Yankees
Yeah. No,
fan.
I mean, I don't know how
So
like when you play 2K, like my character, like I'm not gonna get drafted by the Lakers right away, you know. Like
so,
they usually have me go for like one of the
yeah.
bottom tier teams.
I haven't
guess.
played 2K since like 2K 18, I think it was, maybe
turn the
17.
Yankees. Okay.
So for MLB The Show, you got to pick the team you actually were able to pick that.
Nice.
Which was a game changer. You were
Yeah.
a 17-year-old out of 18-year-old out of high school, and it shows your phone on the table and it just starts ringing, and it's like your high school coach.
Pick the team.
He goes, he goes, have you been hearing from any teams lately? And like a choice was like, yeah, I heard from the team I wanted to, or no, I haven't heard from the team I wanted to. It's like, oh, which team were you looking for? Was it a team in the AL East or the NL West?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I heard a team from the AL East. They go, was it the Tampa Bay Rays? And I go, no. I was like, oh, was it the rivals, the Yankees? I go, yeah, it was the Yankees I heard from. So I got picked by
Just lets you pick. Oh my
yeah,
God.
no, it was so cool. I go, oh, sweet, because I hated the old thing of like you did the showcase, like in the other games, you did like the rookie showcase, and depending on like how you did, affected like how you went high into draft or not,
Or like what teams are interested in you.
What team, pretty much like how high what team was interested in you. So normally like I'd be picked by like the Pirates or the Padres. There was one time I was picked by the Padres. I was pretty good with the Padres. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, did you see the Diamondbacks get fucking stomped the other day? Like 22 to 1.
22 to 1. It's
it
okay.
was
The
bad.
All-Star break came. They're terrible. They're rebuilding. That's why they were like that.
Yeah. What else are you playing then? MLB.
So I got, what else am I playing? I'm on Star Wars Battlefront 2 again because I just
That's fun game.
I'm tired of Call of Duty at the moment right now. The game is full of hackers. It's so glitchy.
What, Warzone or like online?
Warzone.
I haven't played Warzone since like the update. I think I played like maybe a month ago.
Me and my friends used to play like every like Sunday to Wednesday, like the past year. We stopped because work has got, you know, a new schedule change happened for me. So we got on it last week and like the game was kind of better, but it's still, I'm like, nah, I hate this. So I'm like, all right, let me get back on Star Wars Battlefront because I always loved Battlefront because I just liked the way the game was.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, like when you shoot someone, it's not like Fortnite where your bullets are going.
No, it's a fun game. It's like my intro game.
It's a fun game. Absolutely. Is anything else? Of course, I got the always classic Skyrim because
are you still playing Skyrim?
Bro, who's not playing Skyrim 10 years later, man?
Todd Howard's in here like, yeah, play
bro,
Skyrim.
Bro, come on now. Skyrim's gonna come out for the PS5, and I'll be like, you know what? It's tempting. It's very tempting.
Isn't GTA coming out for like the new consoles?
2020. GTA 6 that's coming like 2020.
No, GTA 5.
Oh,
yeah, no, GTA 5. But you know, it's gonna be if you have your account from PS4 or Xbox One, you can bring it to the newer one, so you can bring an account over. Because some people have grinded on that, like hours and stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
Man.
I'm trying to think any other. I got my. I'm patiently waiting for the new Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes because I love Diamond and Pearl. I just remember playing it on my DS, like 10 years ago, having Chimchar, trying to get Shanks and Starly in the beginning because I was like half my team right there. I'm pumped for it. I hope one day though we can get a Let's Go Johto remake. And I hope they remake the Pokewalker for it because I just love the Pokewalker. That was I remember being in high school with it. Me and my friend would walk around with the Pokewalker on our side. Oh, absolutely! Look,
I mean, it's maybe. I mean, I think they would just keep it in the app, like with Pokemon Go.
True.
You know, like that's and because they it still has a lot of support.
Because that's the newer way now. I mean, Pokemon
and everyone has
Go.
their phone on them already, so.
Facts.
Listen, it's microtransaction. That's how you make money now.
You're not wrong there.
Yeah. Just one thing I have to ask you about. I would regret it if I didn't ask you about it on the podcast. But one thing that I love about Jason is that just not only that you're a huge anime fan watcher, to this day, you still religiously watch Toonami.
He does.
Oh yeah, bro. Every Saturday night from 12 to 4. I will record the shows that I can rewatch them just because, man.
What the hell is Tsunami?
You'll remember?
No, Toonami.
Oh, sorry.
Tsunami.
My bad.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
my bad.
I mean, I'm watching a tsunami hit my backyard right now.
Wow.
let me briefly describe Toonami.
The youngin.
So this is that's right. Bravo. You wouldn't know what Toonami is. Okay.
I forget. This dude's like 20 years old.
21.
He's like 12.
Okay, 21.
Sorry,
Whoa.
Let me explain. So Bravo. So Toonami is a block of programming on Cartoon Network. You know how at night they have like Adult Swim?
Oh, no. Okay, I know what it is now.
Right.
I know what it is
now.
Yep.
This is a block of
Gotcha.
programming on Cartoon Network that happens like every Saturday night on the middle of the night. It's like a show. It's like a what would you call like
It's like a mini marathon.
It's
It's
a
a
mini
block
marathon of anime
Yeah.
shows to get people involved or have people watch anime more.
It's just I'm so nostalgic for when TV like cable used to have those blocks of programming like Toonami, where it was like you had the character of Tom like guiding you through, like you had
And
a
he's
buddy
still there.
to watch the shows with you on cable in between commercials. He'd be like, well, welcome to Toonami. And it like he was on a spaceship. And there was like I remember Cartoon Network used to have something called, I always think of Magoozy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, where it was like
Oh.
these little in block like programmings where it's like in between commercials you'd be watching the lineup of shows with these other characters. So it made like, you know, losers like me that didn't have any friends make me think I had friends that I was
Same
watching
here,
shows
dude.
with.
Hey, same here.
So I don't know. It's just, and it's so funny that, and Toonami is famously known for, you know, making anime popularized in America.
And I remember you showing us the clip for that, how like it made literally anime blossom in America pretty much, and to this day it still does, because that's how I watch all the newer stuff. How I watch My Hero, Dr. Stone, Demon Slayer, the new Inuyasha remake is on there. Sometimes they'll replay old Dragon Ball Z stuff just for the hell of it, just because like, oh, we're gonna do a special, you know, Dragon Ball Z marathon with the best episodes voted by you, the fans.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate that. That's like still something that goes on to this day.
If you go on late at night on Saturday, Toonami will be trending. It'll be like a top number 3 thing in the world trending. Even like the other night with the Conor McGregor fight, Toonami was still trending on there.
On Twitter?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
no,
because like all the Toonami apps will hashtag stuff, and like all the fans are going to hashtag all that stuff too, and that's how it gets all that popularity.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
no. So I think the next natural thing to go into, like you just mentioned, would be the Conor McGregor fight that happened.
Oh yeah.
The other night. I know we all saw that, boys.
And I know I have a feeling Bravo's going to be a little bit more talkative with this, because whenever Bravo, you guys always talk, Bravo's always over there minding his own business.
Bravo's our silent killer.
He is. However, you don't know what this dude's what he's gonna say, because I'm not forget the one day he said his car was literally on fire, and like,
you know,
his car was actually on fire.
My mixtape was too fire, bro.
This dude's gonna come in one day. He's gonna be like, "I'm on fire," and it's gonna be like, "Well, yeah, because you're secretly carrying us. That's why you're on fire." And like, no, guys, I'm literally on fire like the Human Torch. What do I do?
Man.
And we're just gonna go on like it's nothing. It's just part of the podcast.
Part of the podcast. You just gotta vibe with it. You just gotta flow. Go with the flow. You know.
It's like he said. Do you know the vibes? He's on fire.
Vibes. I'm on fire.
Yeah. So Bravo, Jason and I actually got a chance to watch the fight live.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
We watched it at our local Buffalo Wild Wings just by chance.
Yeah.
So
a whole lot of like other people who were also into the fight as well.
Yeah, what did you think about it, Bravo? Did you see the whole thing? Did you watch highlights?
Well, it didn't really last that long. It really didn't last that long. No, I saw it and then I watched the highlights because I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it wasn't as gruesome as other injuries, but it still was pretty bad.
No, it was pretty bad, and what made it worse was ESPN. They kept on, or wherever it was broadcast from. Whenever they slowed it in slow motion, it just got worse
and worse every single time.
And then people were pointing out, it's like, oh, this was actually here where he broke his foot or ankle.
Yeah.
Whatever
it is.
Because the guy said he went to go check him. He goes, I heard a crack. Are you good? And Conor McGregor, he's not gonna back out. He's like,
oh hell yeah, I'm ready to fight. Let's go.
I'm about to beat you in.
I mean, like, bro, sit your ass down. Let's get this. Let's go to the hospital because you're done.
I knew something was up because he wanted to get up, but he like went back down, like something was wrong.
Well, no, I could tell when he initially like twisted his ankle, broke his ankle, whatever it was. People were saying his shin, his leg. I don't know what the hell. Point blank, he got violated. He got violated
because it was so quick. You look like he may have rolled his ankle. He just wanted to go down from that. But then, like when it showed, Dustin, what was Dustin?
Poirier.
It showed him, going around the ring, and it's like, where's Conor? You just see him on the ground still, and you're like, holy shit, his ankle's not supposed to look like that.
Was he still talking shit from the ground? Is that what he was?
Hell yeah.
Was? Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Dude, he was talking about the guy's wife.
If you guys know Conor McGregor, you know he's a shit talker. If he loses it more, even obviously if he wins, he's gonna shit talk, but when he loses, this is even more because apparently I think they're gonna fight again. I don't know.
They said once Conor is healed up, they will do a fight because of it was a freak injury. And,
yeah.
You know, but this time there's talk about is like, are people are gonna want to watch it because people are talking about like, is Conor actually done with this? I'm gonna say this right now. Ever since that fight with Mayweather, he hasn't really been that like he hasn't been the same old Conor. And I was listening to like Skip. I was listening to like some other podcast today. They're talking about like how like because the evolution of the game has changed. You know, Conor's a striker. He's always going to be a striker.
Yeah, for sure.
He has to change his ways. Otherwise, it's the same thing that happened with Ronda Rousey. If you don't change your ways, you're going to fall. You can only last so long in this.
Yeah.
League. And they talked about with him. So he got like a rod in his foot and some plate and screws. And they're talking about like it's going to be at least a year until all that comes out. And then he has to do rehabbing and training again. So add a couple more months on it. It'll be like 2 years before he fights again.
A year and a half.
He's going to be like 34 by the time he's going to fight again. And by that time, it's like, he
has
30,
money in the 35 because he's 30. No, he's 32 right now. So 35. I mean,
yeah. Are people
in 2 years, the body can change. You can get tired quickly, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's gonna sell no matter what because it's Conor McGregor. But it's like if he
I saw reporting. Oh, sorry, Jason. I saw a reporting that said that Conor was gonna make 20 million no matter the result, and then Poirier was only gonna make 1 million. So I mean, obviously Conor's gonna if the money's it's like that Mayweather versus Logan Paul.
Yeah, Conor's gonna do it for the money, and all his fans are gonna be hyped for him. But like all the actual fans are like. They're like, he's gonna get his ass whooped. It's not gonna be the same thing.
Well, I think right now technically there's 3 fights. If I'm not mistaken, Conor won the first one, and then Poirier won the second one.
Poirier won, and then
So now technically Poirier's up by 1. So I mean,
they talked about like how Conor in the first one really didn't do much. Like he really didn't do much, and then Poirier said, "All right, you're not scared of me," and now he's like, "Yeah, you go."
Well, Poirier,
him off.
If I remember correctly, Poirier like fucked him up in the second one. If I'm not, the second one.
He did. They talked about how he did. How that's like
hurt him bad. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, Jason, like you said, he's 33 now. If you think about it, a year for him to kind of heal, and then with therapy,
a year and a half for him to do absolutely everything.
Yeah.
And then is he going to change? Like, if he wants to continue, is he going to change his way? Is he going to, change his stance?
His style, yeah.
Because like he was like he's good with the kicks. Like you could see the other night he wanted to do kicks, but like does he have faith in that foot now that it's not going to break again?
Yeah.
For it, that's another thing too.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, but the fight was I think it lasted what
it was 1 round. It was over like halfway in as soon as he went down. He stayed on the ground.
Yeah.
They both were by each other. They both started punching each other in the head when they're on the ground. And then Poirier could have finished him on the ground, but he wanted him to get up. He goes, "No, if I'm going to beat you,
you're gonna get your ass up.
We gotta go get your ass up. We're gonna do this 1-on-1, mano y mano." And Conor's like, he tried to get him with that little guillotine whole thing. He like broke out.
But no, it wasn't gonna work. Hell no.
Yeah, because I think he knew that. He knew that. He goes, "I got you right where I want you, bitch." Yeah.
Overall, it was an okay fight. Nothing too crazy.
It was okay. Again, I thought Conor looked good the first couple of minutes, but then when he had injured, you could tell it went downhill.
He went downhill from there. So.
I mean, he has to fight Jake Paul now, right?
Someone talked about that. He goes, "Is he going to fight one of the Paul brothers now?" And I'm like, "Well, that could be it. That could be a high seller and a fight for him to win."
Yeah. But
fill the bank. I mean, he's already still got like maybe 350 million, 400 in the bank. What's another 20 million more to fight both of the Paul brothers or one of them?
I don't know,
at least
man.
one of them.
Either that or TikTok for him. Gene, I think you're muted.
Gene?
I am muted.
Gene,
what a legend.
Did you watch the fight at all? Did you care for the fight at all, buddy?
Where was I? I wasn't home.
Wait, you weren't watching it though?
No, I wasn't. I was at P&G's when it happened.
I thought who sent me the video of like the broken leg? It was you, Gene.
No, it wasn't.
Gene, I swear it was you. I think it was you who sent me the video of the ankle when it broke.
That wasn't me. I
was probably drunk then. Most likely.
All right. So so I guess we can get into the.
And then Dan, so we're at Buffalo. There's other fights.
Yeah,
going
fuck
on.
you, Dan.
Dan's like, okay, so
let's
next
talk about
topic.
more fights. Okay, so former NFL player Greg Hardy was one of the main fight things in this.
Wait, what? A former NFL player was one of the fights?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The reason why he's not in the NFL anymore is because he beat the actual living crap out of his wife. And the NFL was like, you can't do that.
You can. That is.
No.
He needs Jesus. He needs.
No. He got better than that. So he's doing all this fighting stuff. And whenever he gets knocked out, everyone on Twitter goes wild because like, oh, the piece of shit deserved it. He did deserve it because hitting a girl, that's a absolute no. He was a all-pro defensive end. He went to the Super Bowl. He was a very good player. He just screwed up because he hit his girlfriend or wife at the time. Now he's going into boxing and he's getting his ass kicked in boxing. So karma's hitting him real hard right there.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
After beating his wife, the UFC could not have been prouder. Come on in, buddy.
Come on in, bro. You deserve this role.
Sign on the dotted line.
Fucking hell.
And
soulless Hollywood could not have been prouder.
Well, what made it even more hilarious is like the dude hit Greg Hardy in the face, like in his nose. He just dropped immediately, and everyone was like going crazy for that.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that was
he's faking.
crack.
He's faking. I'm like, oh no, he got hit really hard up here. I'm like, that dude probably blacked out for a bit, but yeah. Karma calls.
Yeah, Jason,
Karma
anything
calls.
else you were itching to be talking about?
Were there any other fights the other night that looked interesting? I don't think so. No, I don't think.
Oh, we have the boxing. Was that within the 2 weeks? The TikTokers versus YouTube shit.
What?
I was talking about the fight.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
I watched like highlights on it because they were all on my Instagram feed the day, like a few hours after it happened. I mean, I'm not gonna like some of the YouTubers that I watched or used to watch or currently watch. No, it's only one. I fucking hate every YouTuber there except for Deji and then Innocent Gibb. But
except for Tim the Tap Man, Courage, Pokimane,
Fucking
and any YouTube site that has any.
I mean that was just a shit show right there.
Here are our two options, boys. Now, it's inevitable. We are going to have to do one of two things to make it in this business as podcasters. We are either going to need to get in the ring or we're going to need to get in a hot tub in bikinis on Twitch. Now,
can we do both? Can we do both? Can we do both? Get an inflatable pool, put water in it, and we're fighting each other in it.
We can do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give the fans what they want. A wet fight between all of us.
Oh, yes.
Who would you all want to fight? What web celebrity?
To fight Blandon.
No. We're fighting each other. Okay,
I got nothing
against. We're gonna
against.
fight each other now.
Who would you?
I don't know. What was the question?
Dan.
Is that the question?
I'm going for Dan first.
Dan?
The question is, if you had to pick one web celebrity that you had to box in a hot tub, who would you go against?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Ninja. I don't like him. He seems annoying.
He is
Ninja?
annoying.
Yeah, he looks very annoying.
Oh, a celebrity I would love to fight. Ooh, I have a lot.
Like he has a whole list just marked up of.
Hell yeah.
This guy.
Let me think of who. Hold up.
Bravo's beef against everyone.
Jason, who do you think you'd have a chance in the ring with in the hot tub on Twitch?
In the hot tub.
Oh God, I gotta think about this. Man, this really puts the boys from the men's right here, Dan. That's for sure. I'll tell you that right now. If I had to do anything, maybe Jared Leto, because I hate him. He just seems like a douche.
I would go against Millie Bobby Brown, and
She's gonna sick her like 25-year-old boyfriend on you.
she would make my nose bleed and send me, and then I would go on Hot Ones with her.
Oh, okay.
It would all be cool. It'd all be cool.
Dan fist fights a teenager and then eats hot wings with her.
I would do it live on Twitch. That would be my ultimate formula to get famous at this point.
Okay, I got you.
I'm with it.
So.
Oh wait, no, I know who I want to fight. Who's the chick that played Cara Dune? I want to fight her.
Oh, the former MMA fighter.
Yeah, the MMA fighter. I'll go against her. I'll show you. I'll put a mask on you, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Dear God.
I
Okay.
can't wait for all the
You
You
need
could have had
Jesus.
such a great
I
thing.
can't wait for the QAnon folk to come after us.
She became the very thing she swore to destroy. An
Hmm.
enemy to Disney.
All right, cool. So, Jason, anything else you want to mention before we go into your recommended movie of the night?
I'm trying to think right here. Blandon,
Yo.
let's talk about some NBA right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm honestly,
Oh, yeah.
I haven't really been watching the game. I'm following the games.
I'm
not
following the
watching them.
games too. Phoenix looked like they were going to sweep with this, but when the Bucks go home for some reason,
You didn't.
Holiday and Middleton play like they're
You,
Kyrie Irving. And
you,
Kevin
you didn't
Durant.
see the meme of like the referee, like once they saw him on the sheet, they're like, oh, Chris Paul's not gonna win this game.
Oh yeah, because when Chris Paul is like has like Scott Foster, he's lost like
Yeah.
13 straight games or something like that.
And look what
because
happened.
They lost because
Look
of
what
Scott
happened.
Foster.
Yes. NBA is
Yes.
rigged, man. Adam Silver needs that money.
Apparently,
he needs the ratings to keep going.
Yeah, the Bucks can't get swept. I mean, yeah, we need Chris Paul to win a ring, but the Bucks cannot get swept.
Yeah, I mean the Suns are a good team. They're really, really fucking good.
Dude, they are nice. Chris
Yeah.
Paul has been a godsend to them.
Yeah.
Booker is a walking bucket. Ayton is just getting started. However, this is a test for him. He's going up against Giannis, and like I remember telling you this. I'm like, oh, put Ayton on Giannis. He's gonna do work against him, and Giannis is actually doing work against him.
Giannis is putting up numbers, man. He's putting up numbers.
Because they're trying to play Giannis man to man instead of like putting like, two guys in front of him. Because if you do that, he dribbles around. If he dribbles, like he takes more than 5 dribbles, he gets frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. meanwhile, PJ Tucker's in the corner going pass it here, and Giannis is like still dribbling. Chris Middleton, on the road, he can't hit water if he fell out of a boat.
Nope.
And for some reason, Drew Holiday wants to play like his brother, Justin Holiday or something like that.
I mean, I do think the Suns are gonna take it.
Yes.
But there's a game tonight, right?
There is a game tonight.
Yeah. If the Bucks can tie it, I'll be impressed.
If the Bucks tie,
I'll be impressed.
The Bucks are home, so they're going to be favorite.
Yeah, I'll be. But I really do think the Suns have the potential to gentleman sweep.
Yes. Well,
but
they had, and then Scott Foster said, "Fuck your sweep."
No, gentleman sweep. Sweep.
Oh, gotcha.
They can still gentleman sweep, but I don't know. We'll see. I never thought Giannis would go down easy anyway. Like, there's no way.
I know because he's Giannis. He's
I do still have the Suns taking it.
Oh, absolutely. So. I got Chris. Chris Paul needs this.
Yeah, he really does.
He's not going to get another chance like this.
No, he's 36.
He's with his age, how it is. This is like a path opened up, and like after a storm, like there's that sun, right? That's it. It's like, come on, man, it's yours for the taking. And one thing that might help him tonight is Book sat out all of the last fourth quarter, so he's a little rested. He wants something to prove too because he had a terrible game.
Yeah,
he's a walking bucket. I like Mikal Bridges and that Jay Crowd. They got a really good. That's a team that like when you think of like how NBA teams are going to be nowadays, it's going to be like that.
Yeah. No, I'm excited.
It's not good. It's not, of course there's going to be, the super team of, like the Lakers and the Nets,
Yeah. I'm hearing talk that Lakers might go for Lonzo again, which
I saw that. And I'm like, okay, you shipped him away because you didn't like, now you're like,
bring that boy back. That boy good.
He had to develop.
He had to develop, but LeBron's like, go train elsewhere and come back to me later. You're not worthy of this dojo until you prove something.
He's like, Kuz, get your ass out of here. You failed me.
Listen. Kuzma said he's going to be a 25 point per game scorer unless he's playing in Japan. I don't see that happening.
Not on this team.
Or if he's playing with like the Wizards. Because my friend,
my friend Brandon, we have talked about how like on any other team Kuz could thrive, just not on this one. That's not his role.
Listen, watching the playoffs, whenever he shot the ball, you knew it was brick or was it going to go in. And if it went in, it was some god miracle that it went in. It's like, oh
no, I mean he does have it in to put like he can be a mid-20s scorer. He's shown that. But it's when like LeBron and AD aren't playing. Like when they're playing, it's not his role.
He can't play with stars, but if he can play with other players like him,
he can be the star.
Maybe he
can be the star on the team.
Maybe he has like a Brendan Ingram effect going somewhere else.
Exactly.
Right. Look at Brendan Ingram right now. We're talking about him as the next Kevin Durant because he's Brendan Ingram put up the similar numbers to Durant right there.
Yeah. That's good.
So, boys, what do you guys think Fuck you. JK, I love you, baby. I love you, baby girl. What do you guys think of people saying that Booker is the next Kobe Bryant?
Well,
I can
Kobe.
see it.
Okay, so so during Kobe's last season was like Booker's rookie season. Kobe anointed him that he is the next me. Kobe gave him that appraisal. If Kobe gave you appraisal like that, you're gonna listen to it, and you can see now, Booker put up points on terrible. Like what Booker's doing now, he was always doing, but on terrible teams, just because the Suns were poorly run and everything like that. Now they have Chris Paul. Now they have success. We're starting to see all. He's the same person. Maybe he's going up a little bit. But yeah, this dude literally scored 71 points in a game by himself.
Yep. No, he's got it in him. He for sure has it in him.
He does. His mid range is absolutely disgusting.
So is Chris Paul's. Chris Paul's mid range is automatic. That man never misses. It's disgusting.
And then Book from the free throw line. Of course, he's a good free throw shooter. If there's one thing that's his problem, it's 3-point shooting. But 34-35% from three nowadays, you'll probably take that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Plus, I
gotta step up my game. I'm gonna pull up to the YMCA at 5 a.m. Brandon, I want to see you there.
I will.
I'm about to lace up the Converse real quick. Jason, Dan.
I got my old
YMCA.
shoes here somewhere. I'll lace them up for you. I'm good for a couple of dribbles and I'll pass the ball. Like, good, hey man, good game right there.
Daniel streams. What on earth? What in God's name is on your arm? Is that a tattoo?
You don't know that?
When did you have a tattoo? This is the first. What the hell, Dan? When did you get a tattoo, boy?
How are you
This morning.
What the hell is going on?
I got it this morning.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it came in my Lucky Charms box. I just put it on the sink.
Dan, when did you get the tattoo? It's because every time I see you always wear long sleeve.
He's
short
always
sleeve.
Had that, bro.
What?
He's always had that.
No way. I was just looking like, what the hell? This boy got a tattoo.
Yeah, I got a few.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, because he's wearing short sleeve now. That's why.
He has a couple.
You were a child of God.
He has a couple trans stamps too, but he doesn't want to let anyone. He doesn't want to share that too much.
I'll show you one day if you want to see.
Yeah, I mean, you know the vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll get into the recommendation, Jason.
Yeah.
So Bravo, did you watch it? Did you get to watch it?
I got to watch it.
Wait. I just wanted to make sure that you watched it. So Jason, I want you to take it away. Introduce the movie. Tell us about it.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about the first time you saw it. Tell us about your history with this movie, because you have a deep connection.
I do have a deep connection with me. Well,
educate the listeners. Tell us about it. What is it?
I will educate the listeners. So I remember, when we went to go watch Venom, the trailer for this movie came out, Alita Battle Angel, and we're both looking at each other. We're like, that looks pretty sick. We gotta watch it. Fast forward a couple months later when it comes out. I remember it was a Friday night at work when Dan and I used to work together. And Dan was like, oh, I was going to go to a movie. You want to come with me? I'm like, what movie? He goes, Alita Battle Angel. I'm like, I kind of want to go home, play my video games. He goes, come on, it'll be fun. I go, all right, fine. You got me sold. I'll go. We can go get the late night one. It's all good. So we...
Wait, what?
So we went to go
We're on to Alita.
Alita.
Oh, okay.
Because Dan, persuaded me.
Dan loves that movie.
He does. He absolutely does. Dan, I forget. Did we do a review of this movie together, or was it just you separate?
I think I made a video at one point about it.
I think you did. I know. I know that because I remember I watched. So it was you separate. Anyway, so we go to the movie, and my God, it was the greatest persuasion Dan has ever made on anyone. Maybe not. Maybe Marissa's above me for that, because she's still my favorite thing to happen to you, buddy. But anyway, Dan.
Little did I know, I created a monster.
An actual monster, because my God, you had me at anime girl fandom. We out here simping for anime girls, boys and girls.
Oh my God.
Absolutely heard it on here. Dan can even tell you how many. Dan, I think what was it, a year I had Alita on the background on my phone.
Yeah, and then after I showed Jason this movie and created the demon from hell,
And you're not wrong
He
there.
proceeded to go and see the movie by himself in the theater. How many times, Jason?
No way.
7 times.
God
and
damn.
it would have been double digits if Red Hook kept it in the theater, because I had to go drive to Poughkeepsie, because this is when there is no mall where we were right now. The mall was done. It was Lyceum, or I go drive all the way down to Poughkeepsie, and I did do that many times. Where after work I would go watch the movie and come home at like 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning after watching for said movie.
Jason was so
Three times
obsessed.
during a snowstorm. I had a terrible Honda Civic, and I still made it through.
And you were
To
still
see
swerving.
Alita?
Yep.
You saw it 7 times?
7 times. It broke
That's crazy.
it broke record. It broke my record of seeing the most I've ever saw movies was 3 times. It was like Jurassic World, Endgame, one of the Star Wars movies, and I think that was it.
So
Wow.
walk us through Alita. What is Alita about? Tell us the story.
Well, Daniel, funny you should ask. 'Cause I've done my homework.
Holy shit.
You're going to love this, Daniel. Well, Alita Battle Angel came out in 2019 based off of the actual cartoon anime of Alita Battle Angel. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez and produced by the famous James Cameron, who is most known for doing the Avatar series. And by God, you could tell from the beginning of the movie, it had a James Cameron feel. My favorite part of the movie, because it was the first part when we went from...
Yeah, we have to explain the movie. Give the synopsis first.
Oh, yeah.
He had all
Synopsis.
this prepared.
Synopsis.
So, synopsis. So, like the backstory, pretty much of it, right?
Yeah, so just
A summary, quick summary.
Oh, so Alita Battle Angel. So, this takes place in Earth in the 26th century, around the year 2653. This takes place after a war known as the Fall happened. In the Fall, it was a catastrophic downfall of Earth, where Earth was taken over by or is being attacked by ancient warrior race, which was Alita's race, if I'm not mistaken, or some random people.
Spoilers. You saw it 7 times. You should know.
I it's a little fuzzy here and there.
now you're doing
How
great.
many times have you watched it since seen it in theaters?
About 3 times,
Okay.
because I have the DVD. So anyway, so this takes place on a place called Iron City, and we find a man walking known as Dr. Ito, played by the great Christopher Waltz.
Mm-hmm.
He's walking through a junkyard of scrap and metal, and he finds a disembodied cyborg girl. He goes to scan the girl. Turns out the girl's still alive. He takes the girl back. He brings her back to life, gives her a quote unquote second chance, and he rebuilds her into a quote unquote a fully functional cyborg girl. And that girl is known as Alita. Alita is new to this world. She lost her memory. She has to kind of get her memory back by fighting. Her memory comes back by fighting, because her body reacts in a weird way. Her mind and body at the time were not connected, so whenever she would fight, it would like set certain scenes. Like the first fight scene, she went to go do like a drop kick on the one guy, and it just showed her on the moon for like a split second, and unlocked a weird fighting style from her called Panzer Kunst, which was a fighting style not seen since when the Fall happened. And
cool.
then so after that, Alita's still trying to live in society, and she meets a boy called Hugo, and Hugo is played by, hold on a second.
Some
Are
Abercrombie.
we describing the whole
Johnson.
movie or just a synopsis?
I think you gave a pretty good. You gave a pretty good background.
She becomes a kick-ass warrior. She becomes a motorball champion, which is a rollerball like derby game played in Iron City. And the rule of motorball is if you win, you get to go up to Zalem.
You win the championship.
And win the championship, you get to go to Zalem after a certain number of wins.
Yeah, something
because
like that.
Because they had some game system up there. You can't cheat to play the game. Otherwise, the guy Vector, who is played by Mahershala Ali, who was a very good actor, by the way. He would control who would go up to Zalem.
I guess so, right?
Yeah, so basically the journey or the goal of the movie is to get to Zalem, and while doing that, Alita's trying to find out who she really is.
And what her purpose is.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's these evil forces, Mahershala Ali at play, and these, what are they called? Hunter killers?
Hunter warriors.
The Hunter
Hunter
warriors are
they're
no,
bounty
they're the good
hunters.
guys.
They're
Bounty
not.
hunters.
They're not good guys. They're just bounty hunters. They're just like a third party.
They're neutral
Whoever
because
pays them.
because they were neutral.
So Jason, who do you want to give their take on the movie first?
I want to have Mr. Blandon go first because so when I was listening to your podcast the other day, you're talking about AI and like he goes, "Oh, I love sci-fi. I love all this cyborg stuff." I was literally I tried to cheat a little bit. I go, "Bro, what'd you think of it?" He goes, So Blandon, I'll let you take it away, buddy.
So I literally just watched it today. Like, I'm not kidding. I watched it.
All good.
I didn't have time to like watch it before, but I was like, I have to watch this fucking movie because like I did want to watch it.
I have to watch this fucking movie. Here we go, boys and girls, and it begins.
No, because I wasn't keen on like I said. I think I said in like I've told Jason, it's not the kind of movie that I would have seen like in theaters. Like it just, I remember the trailers, it didn't interest me. I literally watched an hour of it on my lunch break, and then like I just like watched. I came home, watched Loki, and then I finished it. So I did like it more than I thought I would.
Right.
Which isn't a bad thing. Also another like I'm watching it, I'm just like, man, a lot of these movies owe a lot to Blade Runner. Because again, I got the whole Blade Runner like feel, you know, like the city design.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, I get what you mean. Anything cyberpunk, though, you're gonna get that Blade Runner feel.
And you know, I wonder, like, was Blade Runner the first one to do that, or was it someone before Blade Runner?
Well,
like, I don't
it's
know. I don't know who did like the cyberpunk city look. Like Blade Runner, like I guess like defined that, you know?
Right. So that's burned into your brain. But
yes. So
that aside.
Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna just say shit, I guess.
Here we go, these boys and girls.
I do like how they explain why she has big eyes. Like not overtly, but you can kind of tell it's like I guess like okay, the I guess they're Martians, right?
Oh my god, yes.
They're Martians.
Like,
they're Martians.
Aliens.
So and then they show that all the other ones also have big eyes. I was like, okay, whatever. Because the whole movie, I'm like, why does she have big eyes? Like I was like, I didn't explain it. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
You're not wrong.
They kind of do show the rest of the like soldiers. It's because she's an alien. That's the explanation, right? The CGI was really cool. I actually did enjoy it.
Again, you could tell it was a James Cameron type.
Yeah, but it faltered a little bit when it was just like her. Like when it's shown in like action scenes, but when it's just like her talking to other characters, it kind of faltered a little bit. But whatever, budget. I love Christopher Waltz, so that was a plus for me.
Oh yeah, I thought he played an outstanding Ito.
I love Mahershala Ali. That was a plus. Like, I honestly went to this like I didn't know shit about the cast. So I was surprised.
Do you know?
I was like,
do you guys know that Michelle Rodriguez was in this movie
Connelly.
too? For one, she wasn't in a Fast and Furious movie. She was actually in this movie.
Wait, who was she?
Michelle Rodriguez. She was Geralda. She was the girl in the beginning. She was like with the side. She goes, "I'm gonna cut your heart."
Oh,
that was whatever. Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, again, like I was surprised of like, oh, I didn't know all these great actors were in it, right? So that was cool.
Wait, isn't Michelle Rodriguez also Letty from Fast and Furious?
She's the chick from Fast and Furious.
Yes,
I'm like, she's not just a Fast and Furious girl. She's also a Battle Angel girl.
I don't know. The like started off kind of slow to me, and then like at the half-hour mark is when it really picked up for me. Like when it starts getting into more actiony, and you get more.
Like she's starting to play motorball a little bit.
The half-hour mark is like the fight, like the first fight you see when she follows Ito. Yeah, and she sees. Yeah, it's exactly 30 minutes in. I checked. So I was like, oh, cool.
And that fighting made me go, wow.
All the fight scenes were really cool. What rated was that movie? What rated? I can't tell. Was it
PG? It was PG-13 because they had one F-bomb and they dropped it. They dropped it at the perfect spot.
But some of the violence scenes,
for mercy, and she goes, "Fuck your mercy." I was like,
"Yeah,
that was amazing."
But some of the violence scenes, I was just kind of like, "Is this PG-13?" I mean, whatever. I guess because they're robots. No, once it picked up, I was like, "Okay, this is cool." But the third act is a fucking mess. Like, I'm sorry, but it's a mess.
Okay, was this?
No. I gotta say this. It's a mess. Like, because you have like the whole setup of like she's gonna be at the motorball.
Yep.
And then at the same time that the one dude is hunting Hugo, and then
Hugo has a change of heart. Oh, I love her.
No. But listen. You gotta let me explain it.
All right.
Third act, right? She's at they set it up really well where it's like, okay, that one warrior hunter is gonna go after Hugo while she's distracted at the rollerball, which has been set up by Vector, and he's also has his own plan to set these like hunter warriors acting as like players, right? I was like, that's cool. I like that. I thought it was cool. There's stakes to it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she saves Hugo, but you think he's gonna die. And then they do the whole thing where like he has like a death scene, kinda, but then they trick the hunter warrior, and then Hugo gets a whole robot body just for Alita to go and do her final boss, just for then Hugo to just fucking die. And they set up how, like, okay, he died, he's gonna die because you're like, oh, he's on the wire, a death ring is gonna come and kill him. You only know that because they revealed that like 5 minutes ago. Basically, Act 3 is just like beat, thing happens, and I couldn't fucking stand it. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, okay, so Hugo got this robot body purely to have a story reason to climb the goddamn wire, which we know he's gonna get killed by the fucking defense mechanism.
The death ring, yeah, with the
which to me, it's like that completely takes all the emotional weight of his first pseudo death scene. Also, to me, it just kind of cops out the whole reason as why he got a robot in the first place. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of it. And then like the entire time I'm watching it, I'm like, wait, what's the big ass motherfucker's name with the Gurb something? Yeah, Garishka. I'm like, where is he? He shows up in the very end, and he just dies right away. Like I don't know.
It felt a little rushed. You think?
Oh, incredibly. A little. That whole third act was just kind of like, how many third act things could we all just shove in this fucking movie? I'm gonna do a Blandon cut. There's a lot of, I've said this on the podcast before. There's a lot of movies that I would just recut. This is one of them because there's a lot there that works, but you don't need to include all of it, in my opinion. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? Like I think it was cool. Like I do love how once she gets the Damascus sword, like the Damascus blade, and you can see like what it actually does
because her body really reacted to it.
Yeah, that was really cool. Would have loved to spend more time with that. The character with the dogs, would have loved to spend more time with that character. What the fuck are the rules of Motorball? How do you play it? How do you score?
Pod racing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You get the ball, you try to finish in first,
and but like, okay, you get the ball.
Yeah.
Like you start, the ball drops.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like a horse race where you have to reach the end. Like
it's roller derby.
No. But also they have mechanics and pit stops like in NASCAR. So I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, do you have to? Okay, here's the rules I made up in my head, given all the context. You're all lined up, right? You have teams.
Yeah.
The ball is released. You have to gain control of the quaffle, like in fucking Quidditch. And to my understanding, you have to do one complete lap and then score. This was never stated. Again, this is my headcanon. But I don't know. Because at the same time, I got the feeling it was like a horse race where you don't do like a lap. You just go beginning to end. And then whoever just happens to have possession of the ball at the end of the race scores. But also, they had a pit stop with like NASCAR. And NASCAR has laps. So what the fuck are the rules? And like, I hated that. They didn't explain it.
It's one of those movies where for you, it's like you said it like the last movie. If you think too hard about it, you're not gonna like it.
I know, and like I don't know. It was just kind of like that was like so. My main things is Act 3 was just like rush to shit. Like I wasn't a fan of Jennifer Connelly's fucking motivation.
She was the at first I hated
her,
their
daughter died by getting
okay, she's not my daughter.
By a robot crackhead. That's what happened. You ever notice that? He comes in, he's fucking fiending, and then like this part killed me. He's fiending, and he sees Ido, and then he's like, "Wait, helpless wheelchair girl. I'm gonna go straight for her instead." And he just slaps her.
Okay,
why?
No. Oh my god!
I don't know. Wait, no. Why? I don't know. And then he just leaves.
Well, because in anime, the villain always goes after the hurt guy.
But this is a Hollywood adaptation. You have to. If this isn't a long form serialization. There's not 12 to 20 episodes. You have to tell the story in 3 acts. Kind of doesn't do it well in the 3rd act. Anyway, I was just kind of like, oh, okay. So I do like how Idol's motivation was like, yeah, I became a hunter warrior to get revenge on the guy who killed my daughter, and it's also how he funds his clinic. I thought that was great. I like how all the hunter warriors respect him because he's like, no more free repairs. I like that a lot. That was great.
Yes,
it adds to like he has like a sense of protection. There's like dangerous territory. That was great. I love that. His black sidekick only has like 2 lines in the whole movie. I just noticed that part.
It is in the beginning.
I'm watching it and I'm just kind of like, hey, they clearly established that this whole world is like an amalgam of all the different cultures, and that's why they're all like speaking different languages. But of course, the guy named Ito is a white man. I looked him up too in the manga. He's blonde, but like it's part of course that every manga character is Japanese, but whatever. So again, why wasn't he Japanese? It would have been great to have like an old like Japanese actor as Ito. I don't know. I'm ranting here. I'm feeling a light 3 transition. No. I'm feeling a light 3, 6 out of 10. Sorry, Jason.
All
right,
okay.
someone else talk.
It's all good.
I did like it more. I thought I was gonna though. I will say that.
It was, and this. One thing that made me like it too. The soundtrack was pretty freaking good.
It was cool.
I listened to the soundtrack. I love the Motorball soundtrack. I just think it's so good. Oh, it's absolutely. Man.
Bravo. What did you think of it?
Oh, okay. So
you can be honest. I respect your opinions.
No, I know.
We're still friends after this.
Like Blandon said, it surprised me more than it would. It surprised me a bit more than I thought it would.
Did you watch it by yourself?
Yeah, by myself. Yeah.
Gene, did you watch it by yourself?
Yeah, I watched it on my phone on YouTube. I rented it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I thought it was gonna be like an anime type of movie, and I really don't like anime. Both Blandon and Dan, I'm not like a big anime guy. But I mean, obviously the way she looks is CGI and all that. But when I was watching, I'm like, what the hell? Are my eyes tweaking? Or no, honestly, I was looking at her. I didn't see the trailer. Like that? I didn't see the trailer, right?
Oh,
I usually always watch the trailer. But then I'm like, whoa, hold up. Like, am I seeing something wrong or is it like the movie? And then I realized it was the movie. But yeah, like I kind of like the whole overall, the fall and she loses her memory. Then Dr. Ito, I thought Ito or Ito? Ito, right?
Ito.
Dr. Ito tries to, is it me or did it seem that he's trying to kind of stop her from reaching her memories?
That was at first, and he realized, he goes, you know what?
It's not. Why would I do this?
Yeah.
Because then Hugo. So in the beginning, Dr. Ito is trying to kind of like detain her from regaining her memory, and then Hugo comes in and says, you know what, I'm gonna help her out.
And she had a little love interest there, and they had a nice little. It had a nice little romantic love story with it too.
Yeah, I like that. They helped each other out, and then like the way the battles, she started regaining memory a little by little. I liked it. It's just I don't know. It just wasn't my apologies. Like Blandon said, it's not a movie that I would see the trailer and then be like, okay, I want to go see this movie. It doesn't mean I would watch it, but not like if I were like, what should I watch? Alita. That's not me.
It's not your style.
Not your cup of coffee, not your tea.
But overall, I liked it. Out of 10, I'll give it like a solid, like 7.
I'll take it.
Not too bad, not too good.
More forgiving than I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you're still mad that your Lakers aren't into Western Conference Finals right now, but that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, I guess they were injury riddled and we had no fucking shooters. Everyone's just shooting bricks.
You're okay.
I'm sure they like built a brick house outside of all those goddamn stadiums each time.
I told you, Gene, we're still friends after this, but we're still bros. I mean, we like Chunk No Captain Chunk, and they're coming out better, stronger than ever this year.
We appreciate old easy core bands.
Absolutely.
Bravo, were you about to say something else?
Oh yeah, not much because I liked it. I liked it, but not too much. I liked how she had Pretty much, you would think that she has one common enemy, but pretty much everyone is her enemy.
Everyone's
out to
everyone's
get
her
her.
enemy.
The one
because-
common enemy is Nova.
It's
The
Nova.
guy at the end.
Edward
and it's-
Norton.
Because
Edward Norton.
she's the key to salvation, if I can say it like that. She's the key to fixing kind of everything
everybody in
that
Iron City. She's the number one star right
she's
now.
the number one star, and
I
people
will
obviously
say.
people are little bitches and they want to see my girl winning, but she's still lit though.
I will say if a sequel does happen, I would watch it because I
Oh,
would
I'm
like to
watching
know
the
what
sequel.
happens.
Oh,
Well,
same.
I don't know what's happening. I guess because it was a 21st Century Fox production,
Yeah.
and it was acquired by Disney, and I don't know if Disney wants to make a sequel. So
I
we'll
know
see.
because Disney. When I heard that Disney took this from, I was like, because it was going to make another sequel because it made 450 million in the box office. It was
out of 200 million budget. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more than well due for one, and now Disney's like, Disney's just going to keep it in the back. It's like, yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. They're too busy worrying about Mandalorian season 3 and all those other great shows coming out.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Daniel.
about you, Daniel?
Spit on that
Alright,
mic.
now for the man of the hour
Well-
himself.
Like I said, I was the one that originally brought Jason to see this movie, so I created this animal in a weird way.
Yeah, no, and
Wait, you wanted to see it originally? You're like, hey, Jason,
Yes.
I'm going to see Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, he convinced me to go after work. I was like, I want to go home. I'm gonna play video games. No, let's go watch
yeah,
the
I
movie.
So
thought
we
it would-
blame Dan then.
I said, all right, I'll come with you. And you know
I-
what? It was on Valentine's Day.
Oh, you guys on
Aw,
a date.
that's so
Oh,
cute.
I went, all right.
Dad, what's it?
I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I don't remember.
I heard some hype about it, and I thought, hey, this would be it looked like a cool movie. It looked like Jason would love it, and sure enough, he did.
Sure enough. Oh, we went past the love.
Yeah, no, I remember liking it when I first saw it with him in theaters. I thought it was cool, but I never rewatched it, and I rewatched it this time. And what I think about when I think about Alita is I think about the marriage of James Cameron and Robert Rodriguez, of where you have this. When I think of Robert Rodriguez, I think of the Spy Kids movies, because that's what he's known for, and he also likes doing these like sci-fi crazy, I don't know, adventure movies. So he's known for a lot of that. And then you have the James Cameron of it all, where he wrote and produced it, and it's like Avatar level CGI. I mean, like you said, Gene, there were parts here and there that I didn't think the CGI was super effective, especially when she dives into water.
Okay.
I kind of noticed that she didn't look nearly, the CGI didn't seem like it seemed like those shots of her underwater when she goes to the ship specifically was a little jarring. But other than that, I mean, this is pretty fucking breathtaking special effects.
Yeah,
the way
no,
that
was absolutely.
they get what's his face, Ajax from Deadpool, the whatever his name is, they get his
what's this? Hang on a second, I got you.
they get his
Ajax.
face onto a
Zapan.
cyborg.
Yeah, Zapan.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that all looked great. I mean, the special effects was cool, the world building was cool. But what I got out of watching this movie the most for this time was the word I would use for Alita is like ballsy.
Like
Because
the movie or the character?
just the fact that this movie exists, I think is
Okay.
ballsy.
Way.
Okay.
Because here you have, I don't know what the budget on this movie was, but this is
I got you.
this has
I
got to
got
be a huge ass
It
budget
was like
movie.
it was like 200.
I got 170.
200 million. Or
Oh.
170,
even
okay.
around 170, 200. And
Yeah,
made 450
I
in
mean,
the box office.
that's a big ass budget. And when you have, I was watching it, I watched it with Marissa, and we're like, oh, I forgot. People get fucking kebabbed in this movie.
They kill a dog.
That's what it was. I remembered as soon as they killed that dog, I was like, oh, I forgot. This movie's fucking brutal. Like
no.
it's so, and it's funny because I think it's very faithful to anime tone in that sense, where you feel like it's almost like a kidsy-ish, like almost like a kids blockbuster movie, like with the big anime eyes, and it's going to be like a fun adventure. But people are getting stabbed and cut in half and mutilated every other scene, like especially in the third act, there's people getting mutilated. So I just feel like the fact that this movie exists, where it's not for kids, it's not really for a lot of adults, it's literally for like Jasons, and which, no offense, I liked it. It's like, how many of these I mean, they took a loss. You just looked at the box office. I mean, this movie didn't do well, but I mean, they must have known that. It's like, this is not a 4-quadrant blockbuster. This is not a Marvel movie. It's like they had some balls to make this, and they got this star-studded cast of Christoph Waltz, Mahershala Ali, Edward Norton shows up for 5 minutes, but even the fact that they got him,
Rosa Salazar, who was coming off of Bird Box at the time. Right?
Yeah, she was in Bird Box. That's like all she did. She was the one that banged Machine Gun Kelly in the closet. So it was just so crazy to me watching it, where I was like, oh man, like they must really believe in this story.
So what I'd say is like they threw a Hail Mary up and they got the touchdown after that.
I mean, I think they really did throw it. I mean, I give this movie points for definitely being something like they did what they wanted to do. Yeah. I really liked it. I I like Alita, and it has a very strong fan base.
Oh, absolutely, dude, I'm still in the Facebook group chat. They're always posting it. Yeah. I can hashtag it on Twitter, and like it's gonna get liked somehow.
It might be for the movie. It might be for the hentai. We don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, that is on the web.
I mean, there were even scenes where she's like,
"Wait, Dan, what's your score on it? Then did you score it?"
I'd give it like a solid B. Like I don't know, like
a B,
6 or 7, a 7.
B? Who grades movies in letters?
I'll give it like a 7, Dan, 7 out of 10, whatever that is.
You guys are so forgiving.
What? I liked it.
This is my favorite. It's my. It makes me. When I watch it, I feel good. I just feel.
That's good. Yeah.
I liked it.
That's why it's one of my. Like I watch it, I go, you know what? I like it. I feel better about this. I'll watch it and I won't get bored.
It was that tone of where it's like, oh, it's kind of like this adventure kid sci-fi movie, but people are dying and they're killing animals. That's different to me. We don't see that a lot.
Yeah, that was true.
And I like that. I like that it was like, oh, this is like something my man ass would like, my man child ass would like. Like, with a budget this big and a cast this big. And to be honest, it kind of worked for me. I didn't think it was perfect for sure. The only thing that honestly, and I pointed this out to Marissa when I was watching it. Now in the beginning, she has a body of a tween girl. She has like a body of like a 6-year-old. Like
because he was trying to make it as the teenage daughter. Because
he was trying to recreate his daughter. It was literally like the plot of AI. But what was jarring to me, it wasn't the eyes, and I kind of noticed it this time. Like it wasn't the eyes that bothered me. It wasn't the way she looked. The CGI was fucking fantastic. The mocap. To me, what was throwing me off was her voice.
Really?
Because I was like, well, only in the beginning, because I was like, what is weird about Alita that is just throwing me off? And when when she speaks in the beginning, when she has this little girl body, she has the voice of a mature woman.
Yes.
And I'm I thought she was supposed to be a child, but then when she gets the
new body, the nanotech body,
she gets the Lola Bunny treatment. Then she seems a little more like her age.
She's a lot older than you thought. About 300 years older.
My God, the sexual points they're just throwing out to the hentai fans in this movie is insane.
I mean, you're not wrong there.
Man, they slipped those in.
They really Cameron, did.
That fucking pervert.
They thought they'd put it in. We wouldn't notice, but we noticed. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
I don't notice. I didn't know. I mean, about the actress. She's 35 years old now. I thought it was like a younger, like up and coming actress.
I think. Yeah. I mean, it was. I don't know how she got cast. Maybe because she just, frankly, I think she did look like Alita from the comics, from the manga. I mean, she does.
They made her look pretty good too.
No, I mean, I really liked it. All the action was cool. Like I said, the voice just threw me off. I appreciated that it was like, oh, this is a fun, like just crazy anime adventure, but it's like an anime. It really did feel like a lot of it was pulled straight from manga, like some of the scenes. I like it when scenes in movies that are like based on manga, based on like if they're gonna make it super adaptable. Like I could look at Alita at a scene and I could be like, I could see these like as manga panels. Sometimes because the dialogue could be, especially the love stuff, can be so fucking corny, like cringe corny. And it's like, but you know what? That's kind of the tone of anime, with their dialogue.
Yeah, you're not
like,
wrong.
I could picture this as a manga, or I could picture this as a anime cartoon on
Yep.
Toonami, and it would literally have the same dialogue, and it would just be normal anime. They're just doing that as a Avatar level fucking production, which is insane to me. But yeah, so I think it worked really well in that sense. I really enjoyed it. I'm not super, and it's just like a different IP that we haven't seen. I'm getting where I'm kind of getting a little tired of our Star Wars and Marvel a little bit. I need a little bit. If like I like that it's a different. I like that it's a different lore. It's refreshing. It was refreshing to watch it.
It was better than Rise of Skywalker. I'll tell you that right
It was
now.
better than Rise of
That is
Skywalker.
true. I will
So
say that
there's
too.
that.
So
I will say that.
the only thing that kind of Gene, I didn't really hate anything that happened in the third act. Yeah, I can agree with you that it definitely felt a little rushed. And I didn't what was the ball, the name of the sport?
Motorball.
Motorball. That didn't really bother me. I thought the concept of it was cool. I didn't really need to know
No, the concept
rules.
is cool, but I was like, what the fuck?
Everyone
I
was-
need to know the rules, Daniel.
Right, and that's fine. Yeah, it didn't really bother me. But the one thing that it wasn't that everything like was shoved in really quick at the end. I mean, it did feel that way, but for me, it was just kind of more like the movie kind of felt like it ended a little abruptly.
You think so? Because they rushed everything into it?
Well, no, because they ended on that cliff. There was something just about that cliffhanger where it was like,
it's a sequel. It's supposed to be a sequel.
yeah, they were like just very much leaving it on a cliffhanger, and it just kind of felt like
That's how anime is, though.
I wish, you know what it was? I think if they didn't introduce the concept of Nova, and he was Edward Norton, right? Nova. I think if they left him in the shadows until like the very end, I think
agree.
it wouldn't have felt as abrupt to me, because I'm like thinking, because they set up Nova, they showed that Mahershala Ali was being.
They should have done
He can control everyone. He's in the minds of everyone.
They should have done a thing where you never see Nova take over Mahershala Ali's character
Until the very end, right?
No. I think it should have been a thing where maybe like in the middle of the movie you see like you think Vector's the kind of like a Luke Cage sort of thing, where the entire movie you're thinking Vector's the villain, and then maybe you have a quick scene of like Vector talking to Nova, like, and you're like, oh shit, there's someone else in charge, and then at the very end you just like get like another glimpse of Nova, and it's it. Like I would recut this movie myself personally, but
yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I thought I agree with you where some of it felt, I didn't bother me as much, the third act being rushed, but I can definitely see where you're coming from with that. I mean, yeah, I think it was just, I was expecting her to face off against Nova in this movie. Like it kind of felt like they set it up so early on. Like I kind of knew, okay, he's the really big bad. I don't know. I just feel like if they kept in the shadows a little bit more, it wouldn't have ended as abruptly to me, where it's like she just kind of points the sword at the sky and you see Edward Norton up there, like just waiting for his check to clear. Like, I'm gonna come back for the sequel if this fucking thing doesn't bomb. Like,
looking like Harrison Ford in Rise of Skywalker,
or no, looking like Luke Skywalker at the end of Force Awakens, just like put the hood down.
It's just for me when I look at it and it's like, okay, here's this big budget. I mean, this movie was a huge swing. It's like, man, I can't imagine that they thought that this would be a huge hit. I mean, it has a lot of fans, but just for the box office, I was like, they
tried. They hired a bunch of like they hired fucking like Academy Award winning actors.
Yeah, no, and it has a great cast, and like, but the fact that like it is just not a movie for a lot of people. Like, it's just not for everyone, and it's a small market. It's a small market that they're appeasing to, and to set it up so confidently with that cliffhanger, where it's like, yeah, we're gonna have a sequel. It's like, I was like, I don't know. Maybe you wrap it up a little bit more, just in case Edward Norton is busy with, I don't know, anything else after this. I was like, I wish I needed a little bit, like, just when the credits started rolling, I was like, oh, I forgot it ends like that. I don't know.
Courtney's also in it.
Who?
The guy who plays Captain Boomerang in the Suicide Squad.
Oh,
The
really?
new Suicide Squad?
Both.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, overall, I mean, like, the special effects were great. I mean, it was action, it was fun. I loved like some of the world building. I love like the streets of. I just liked that they took a huge swing and a huge risk. I see it as a risk on this IP that it's an anime, but like it's not a Star Wars. It's not a Marvel movie. It's not a DC movie. It's not a well, it kind of is like a superhero, I guess, but it's like it's just something that we don't get enough of now, like just different IPs and different lores. And I was like,
Ooh, no.
even if I wasn't like 100% invested on like what planet was she from, I'm just like, well, at least we got to see something different, like a different world, a different IP like that we haven't seen. Yeah. So on this scale, on this big of a scale with this big of a budget. So
Yeah, I got.
I mean, I got it. Yeah, I think I it was watching it this time around. It was refreshing to me, even though I like Alita the character. I like.
Wow, Motherless Brooklyn Bomb. Sorry, I was looking at Edward Norton's wiki and I ended up on Motherless Brooklyn, and that movie fucking bombed. God damn.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It made 18 mil off a $26 million budget.
Yeah. So I don't know. Jason, what do you think? What do you think about all that?
So again, one of my favorite things with the movie is when it goes from 20th Century Fox, it goes to that 26th Century Fox, and it's all like decaying and.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I was like, oh, that's sick. I kind of like the setup for that.
I do appreciate stuff like that. Yeah,
I liked it. That's what made me go, wow, they really tried their best for this, and it was a really good movie. For me, I just hold it even closer than it should.
Yeah, no, they definitely tried. They were not limping to the barn on this one, that's for sure.
One of my favorite scenes was when she's walking to become a hunter warrior. Like all the robots are there looking at her. She's just walking, has a look on her face like, I'm gonna be a hunter warrior. And like 5 minutes later, hunter warrior. I'm like, okay, I kind of like that. That was a cool thing right there. Do you, girl?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just like what was the pitch like in the studio? Like, I'm gonna need this budget. Here's the IP. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's the market for? Like, just anime guys?
Just a picture of Jason.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the movie made a lot more money overseas.
It did. It made
Japan.
It made like 300 plus.
I think it made close to almost 180 here. Then the rest came from all the way overseas.
No. It's all coming together now. It was the Asian market.
Or maybe it was 200. How much did it lead on?
No. I think US was like 80 million, and the rest was like 300 plus million was other territories.
I take it back. Fuck America. Robert Rodriguez. I will go into business with you with any fucking endeavor you want to do.
Wow. Right? All right. So it says worldwide is 404 million, right?
Yes.
Domestic, 21.2% is 85,830. So this is 86 million. And then international was 78% of it, 319 million.
This is genius. Why didn't I think of this? This is great. No wonder they didn't make it for America. Fuck America. That's what Robert Rodriguez said. He was like, I'm going straight to China with this one.
And he was smart. Hey, man, he was playing chess, not checkers.
Wow.
That's for sure.
I didn't know that. I think we just cracked the case.
Oh, yeah. Dude, if you want a movie to sell, send it to China.
Yeah, wow.
Or Japan.
So what do you think? Jason, what do you think? What are your hopes for a sequel? What do you?
So I think if there's gonna be a sequel, because I'm not too familiar with the anime, I think she's going to confront Nova, and I think Nova.
I thought the question was like, if you think there's gonna be a sequel.
Oh, is there gonna be a sequel?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, or like, what do you think would happen?
I would hope so.
What do you want? What would you want to happen in a sequel?
Again, well, if there was going to be a sequel, I hope Disney actually, doesn't treat this like Rise of Skywalker and put like 8 different things happening at once in hopefully a 2.5 hour movie. But if I was going to hope so, I thought we learn a bit more history of Alita and Nova, and kind of have like Alita and Nova fight at some point, and maybe it ends with Nova besting her, maybe setting up for another sequel after that. But at best at that. If it's gonna be Alita, it was gonna be Alita 2, The Fallen Angel.
Hey.
I like
that. Alita, Far From Home.
Alita,
No Way Home.
Alita, Far From Zalem.
Homer Simpson, now streaming on Disney Plus.
Jesus Christ. Cheese and Christ.
Yeah, no, man. Thank you so much for recommending it. Any closing thoughts, anyone? Jason, you want anything last they want to say about it?
Yeah, guys, give anime a shot.
I do watch anime.
I'm talking about for all the viewers out there. For all those viewers who say anime's for cartoons, it's cartoons. It's for kids. Read the manga, then watch anime, then come talk to me about that.
Mm-hmm.
There you
That's
have
all I
it,
gotta
folks.
say.
There you have it, folks.
All I gotta say.
From the expert.
From
Jason,
the expert.
Right there.
thank you so much. Is there anything left in your notes you wanted to mention? I know you worked very hard.
You want to plug your socials? Do you want to?
Would Dan like to plug my socials in for? Follow me on Twitter. Hold on a second. Follow me on Twitter at Jason Demeter 92.
How do you spell Demeter?
Capital D, lowercase Emeter.
Gotcha.
And that's what I always want to tell you guys. It's Jason Demeter. You guys, what's his last name? Is it Demeter? Demeter.
There you go,
Demeter.
guys
Oh,
and
I know.
girls.
Hey, trust me. I find my name spelled as Demetric. You're okay. And
That's the European way.
If you go on my Twitter page, my header is the Swang song from Dua Lipa, and it's Alita there too.
Oh my god, I have to go see this.
You guys, it's my
I love
header.
Dua
Go
Lipa.
right ahead.
So I have two quick, before we get into our next recommendation, Jason, I have two quick questions for you. We did get one question for you on our Instagram.
Was it from Jason?
One was from Jason. I'm not asking that. Just one from our dear friend Emma, friend of the show.
Hey.
What is your favorite movie, Jason?
Like
You know what?
just
You know
one
what?
movie?
It's not Alita, because a movie has taken over.
What's that?
The Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train movie.
Okay.
Oh,
It
cool.
is so again, it's this movie follows with the story, because most anime movies, when they come out, they don't. People are saying it doesn't follow it. This one follows with Demon Slayer, and I saw it once in theaters, and then I saw it again on a website that's out right now. And honestly, it's the greatest. I enjoy the movie. I can't wait for it to come out. There's a fight scene at the end that is amazing. It is a top anime scene so far in Demon Slayer. There's another one, but I'm not going to spoil nothing for all the people who haven't read the manga yet. But yeah, the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie, and I know I gave that a 5 out of 5 on my letterbox.
Okay,
they're just so good. Yeah, and then if I had to go with any classics, I mean, if I go with the classic, I would say Jurassic Park, because when I was a kid, I used to have a nightmare that my door would open up and it would be the Velociraptors coming in to kill me.
All right. Last question. Just as our first guest, I think I'm going to make this a tradition. What are as we're going through the midst of the summer right now, we're winding down from COVID. What are your goals for the rest of 2021? Anything you want to?
Continue what I've been doing since it first began. Just enjoy every day as you can. Do what I do. Enjoy it. Put a smile on your face. Make others happy and proud. All my new coworkers are saying that, so there is that. And yeah, just going to continue being me.
All right.
Yeah, just be you, baby.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Well, Jason, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for your support.
No problem. It's always an honor listening to you guys. When you guys come out, I always make sure to listen. I
appreciate number one fan.
That's right. Friend of the show, Jason Demeter. Stick around. We do have a recommendation for the next episode. I believe it is Blandon, your turn. And don't worry, folks. Blandon will be back hosting next episode. So, Blandon, what is your recommendation for our next episode that we're going to be watching on this very fucking program?
All right. So it's a movie that I haven't seen before. I don't know. I saw Dan last night and I was telling him, like, I'm not sure if he's seen it. But I'm just going to pull up some information about it real quick. Hold on. So it's directed by Peter Weir. Anyone know who that is?
No?
Nope.
Okay. He did Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, and apparently Dead Poets Society, like the 1989 one. Wow.
This might be a movie I've heard of but haven't seen.
I'm looking at so the movie I'm talking about, he did 98, and he did a movie in 2003, and he did a movie in 2010. So not really, like, kind of a gap, right?
Mm-hmm.
It stars Jim Carrey.
Okay.
It had critical acclaim, financial success. It was made for $60 million and brought home $264 million.
This might be on my watch list of what I'm thinking of. It's one that I definitely should have seen, but I haven't.
Apparently, it was originally a spec script inspired by an episode of The Twilight Zone. So I'm talking about the 1998 movie, The Truman Show.
Oh my God, that's so funny. We were just talking about that. We were gonna watch that on 4th of July.
Nice.
Oh my God,
I'm glad you did it. You've never
I'm-
seen it then?
No, I want to. I'm so excited.
No,
I
I
need
want
to.
to as well because I'm thinking like, oh damn, I have seen this. But remember how I told you last night, like it's a very famous actor, but it's not like the movies you associate him with. Oddly enough.
Right.
Even though it's like a really well-received movie, you know, when you think of Jim Carrey, you think of what? Ace Ventura, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Ace
Yeah.
Ventura, do you think of The Mask?
The Mask, Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
His most like biggest movies, but and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but also Truman Show was like really well received.
Yeah.
It got a bunch of Oscar nominations, so it's interesting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
What's the year again?
1998.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm in the mood to watch something like
Bravo,
this.
you know what the Truman Show is about?
I
Bravo.
think you're on mute. Yeah,
Bravo.
mute.
My
Mr.
apologies.
Bravo. Hey,
Yes, sir. I was
Bravo.
on mute.
If you know,
There he is.
This isn't a spoilers. The entire premise of the movie. I'm just gonna say it's basically Bravo. It's about Jim
I'm reading
Carrey.
it right now. Jim Carrey, there's pretty much his whole life is on TV.
Yes, he doesn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I've always wanted to see it. I've never seen it. I love the poster on Wikipedia for it. It's such a cool poster. So and it has like that like 90s tagline, on the air, unaware, you know.
I can't wait.
Hey.
It's described as a psychological comedy drama. So yeah, I'm really excited to see it. So yeah, let's watch it, boys.
All right. If you want to
Sure.
watch the Truman Show along with us and hear our thoughts on it and not get spoiled for it, watch it in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, so I think that does it for us, everyone.
Wait, I got
Go
one more
for
thing I do want to add for
Go for
Blandon.
it,
Jason,
Jason.
you left. No, you're left already.
No, he's here. Go for it, Jason.
No. Gene, you got lucky. So when Dan told me about recommendation, it was this, or I was gonna do King of the Monsters. I have the entire movie because you missed the Boston scene, and I remember watching. Dan and I went to go watch it together. And when Godzilla is walking into Boston, he makes like an angry roar. Dan and I go, oh, I go, that sounds angry. You go, we're about to be in for another good fight.
I
got lucky.
didn't finish it, man.
You
It's
got
all
lucky.
good.
Well, I was going to make you finish it. Well, I'm like, no, I won't do it to Blandon. I'll do Alita just because. I'm like, I'll save Kingdom Monsters for it if you want me back on
Next
the
time.
show.
Next time.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Jason. You'll be back on again soon.
Hell yeah.
Unless you know, Gene's like, oh, do I have to watch Kingdom Monsters?
God, Jason watching a trash movie again. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. All right,
All right,
so
boys.
So
who's
that
gonna
was
sign
it.
us off?
Yeah.
Daniel?
I will sign us off. Sign off, boys. Bravo. Say goodbye to the fans.
See you, fans. See you in 2 weeks. The Truman Show. And you know what's going on.
Blandon.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh,
Stay in
God.
school. McGruff the crime dog says drugs are bad. JK, McGruff the crime dog's a cop. I don't trust him. So do drugs.
Jason.
It was nice being on the show with you guys. You guys are always awesome. Always supporting you guys. You guys are the number one podcast I will always listen to. You heard it straight from here. You guys are legends. Each and
Coming for
every
you,
one
Pop
of
Saves
you.
America.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. You guys keep on doing you, and I will keep on supporting you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
sir.
Keep
We
on
appreciate
living, man.
that.
You got Bravo. Hey man, it's always good to hear from you, man.
Yes, sir.
Gene,
You know the
always good to hear
vibes.
from you too, my dude. And
All right.
Dan,
Always, man.
you know you, Dan.
Thank
know
you,
you,
Jason.
You, Dan.
You know
Thank you,
man.
everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I am Daniel Streams, and I just bought a Hunter Biden original painting for $50,000. Bye, everyone. I love you.
See ya.